and I both awakened as beast tamers. He got a common grade mole. I got an epic grade abyss dragon. But then my own family betrayed me. My parents got on their knees in public, forcing me to give my beast to him because he caught the eye of the Wilson family and became engaged to their daughter. My father Jonathan wanted him to marry into wealth so he could ride on his coattails. The dragon didn't care about me at all. It chose my brother who was marrying rich. I didn't even feel sad. I severed the bond with the dragon and bought a crippled water turtle and a snake with a broken tail because I have the power to fuse beasts. Even two disabled creatures can be fused into a legendary beast Xuanwu. In our living room, watching my family's smug faces, rage burned inside me like wildfire. I gripped the glowing contract chain. Since you all want it, I'll give it to you myself. I clenched my fist and shattered the contract chain. Searing pain ripped through my mind. From breaking the bond, I endured the pain and straightened up, walking out with heavy steps. This toxic place. I didn't want to stay another second. My father called out from behind. I laughed coldly. Of course I don't blame you, but don't you dare blame me later. I strode forward, without looking back, leaving the house I lived in for 18 years. In 3 days the academy trials begin. Only those who pass can apply to Beacon University. I had to contract a beast. Before then, I headed to the jewelry store and sold my grandmother's jade pendant for 200,000. Then went to the biggest beast shop in town. The spacious hall displayed dozens of rare grade beasts.
狼资质稀有，等级青铜一阶，技能银月狼爪射星毫，进化路线史诗级银月狼王，融合路线无袖级踏雪圣狼。
I got excited, but when I checked the price tag, it cost 800,000. I clutched my 200,000 card and awkwardly scratched my nose. I stopped the sales clerk and smiled. Excuse me, do you have anything cheaper? The clerk shook her head patiently. These are all rare grade beasts. For cheaper you can check uncommon grade. I looked disappointed. Then the clerk changed her tone.
一楼仓库里有一些残废品，价格会便宜许多。如果您有想法，我可以带您去看一看。但是残废品顾名思义，质量肯定会差上许多。
I didn't hesitate. Take me there now. With only 200,000. This was my only shot. I followed her to the basement. The air was murky and cold. Rusty cages scattered everywhere. After tonight these beasts would be processed into materials. The shop wouldn't keep feeding them. I nodded, covering my nose as I walked between cages. I scanned each beast. As I passed, Shadow Hawk uncommon grade missing right leg and left ear. Withered vine dry. Rare grade life force depleted. 2 days left to live, still nothing. I felt discouraged. Then I noticed a filthy water-filled cage in the corner. One glance and information flooded my vision. I rushed over and found a palm-sized turtle with half its shell completely gone. The turtle was barely alive, struggling to lift its head at me. When our eyes met, I saw desperate pleading. Corrupted water turtle. Rare grade. Bronze tier 1 shell half shattered. Beyond repair skills water spiral shell defense tidal wave. Evolution path epic stone forest turtle. Fusion path immortal corrupted dragon turtle. Legendary 9 abyss nether turtle. Legendary immortal ascension turtle. Legendary ice jade Xuanwu. Required beast corrupted earth turtle and broken horn water serpent. Required materials abyss coffin fungus. Nether water sediment twin heart knot. I gasped. 26 fusion paths. The most I'd ever seen. I slowly reached out, stroking its cracked shell, remembering my brother's smug face and my father's cold indifference. Sensing my vengeful emotions, the turtle's shell cracks began burning hot. I looked down and saw the dragon's reflection in the murky water. The turtle raised its claw and shattered it. I smiled with approval, eyes full of admiration. In that case, we'll use that dragon as Xuanwu's first stepping stone for the other fusion material. The broken tail water serpent was downstairs. Before finding the turtle, I'd already spotted it. I just didn't pay attention. I carefully took the turtle out and went to the serpent's cage. In the dim cage, a black snake under 2 feet lay dying, the wound at its vital point already scabbed. Broken horn water serpent rare grade. Bronze tier 1 skills horn pierce. Double slide earth purify evolution path epic giant horn viper. Fusion path immortal water fungus serpent legendary medusa. Legendary ice jade bone Xuanwu. My heart raced. The serpent also struggled to lift its small head. I carefully took out the serpent and placed it with the turtle. I'll take these too. Alright sir. But these beasts are in terrible condition. I smiled. That's fine with me. Seeing my determination, she didn't argue and smiled. Alright sir. These were going to be processed into material, so we'll charge material price 50,000 each. Without hesitation, I swiped my card for 100,000. The clerk smiled brighter and led me back upstairs. Wait, I have 100,000 left. Get me 3 materials. I stopped the clerk and gave her the list. When she left, eyes in the hall focused on us.
快看，那家伙居然买了2只残废御兽，穷疯了吧？这种御兽买来干什么？当累赘吗？
Harsh words reached my ears. The turtle and snake in my palm curled up. Guilt and sadness made them tremble. Maybe they shouldn't be alive. Then this kind owner wouldn't waste so much money. Feeling them shake, I glared at those mocking me and gently lifted the 2 creatures. Ignore them. You're not a burden. I chose you, which makes you the best in the world. The 2 little ones looked at me with tearful disbelief. We're not a burden. We're the best. I nodded firmly. My beasts are none of their business. The clerk hurried back with 3 boxes. After getting the materials, I left and returned to my hotel. I placed the turtle and snake on a mat and gently cleaned their wounds with warm water.
接下来我会让你们变强，过程可能会有些疼，你们要是坚持不住就叫一声，我想办法停下来。
The 2 little ones, my brother and I both awakened as beasts.